Hi everyone, we have some great news for you. Excellentable Cloud is out of beta, which means that all the features that were available in Excellentable Server and Data Center version are now available in Excellentable Cloud version as well. Let me do a quick demo of the Excellentable app in cloud and show you some of the features that you will be able to use with the new Excellentable. So the way to enter Excellentables remains the same. You just have to insert a macro. However, once inserted, you will see some noticeable differences. There is a new strip for editing your text, editing and formatting your text, and the file option, the menu option is slightly bigger than previous. So let me just go one by one to some of the options. Let's first import an external Excel sheet. Now you get two options to import a sheet. Either you can replace the whole spreadsheet or insert a new sheet. I want to replace the whole spreadsheet, and what you'll notice is we have successfully imported the text, bold or not bold, some formatting in the cells, the formulas, and the merge cells as well. Let's do a quick save. Uh, Pressing Control S, Command S, or from file save will do the same thing. It will create a new version of Excellentable, and what I mean by that, I'll explain a bit later. Another thing you should be able to do now is refer to the other sheets. So for example, from sheet 2 I can refer to sheet 1. So I've just entered the formula sheet 1/A1, and I have received the cell 0, but if I copy everywhere else, you will notice that I'm able to refer to the other sheet as well. Another thing you should be able to do is protecting a cell or a sheet. So to protect a cell, you just need to select a cell and then protect it. What it does is it creates a small lock and changes the sheet name to a slight yellow color. And now if I try to edit the cell, I'll get a message that I cannot edit or delete a protected cell. In a similar manner, I can protect a whole sheet if I want, and now the sheet becomes with a red lock and a red color. Now I won't be able to edit me or anyone else will not be able to edit any cell in this protected sheet. Let me remove the protection quickly and show you what I meant by the version history. So I had saved earlier, and I'm just pressing the save button again. So I've got the two saved messages. Now let's go to the history, and you will see that I have multiple versions created. The first one is a blank sheet. The second one is when I imported and saved. The third one is when I created a new sheet and entered some values here. So, and what I can do is I can restore any old version that I want. Now, I'm also able to add things like data validation and conditional formatting. So how to apply that? You just need to select all the cells to apply data validation, and then where you want to apply data validation to, and then go to data validation. And you will see that the range is already selected, and then you need to enter the criteria. So right now I want to enter a criteria where I don't want any numbers to be entered below 80 or a number entered more than 150. So I'm choosing a condition between 80 and 150. Slight typo here. Allow integers will only allow the integers. Ignoring blank cells will ignore blank cells. To show a message will be the input message, what you want to show. So let's enter an input message. Showing an alert would mean what alert type you want to show if there is an incorrect value entered. So I want to show a warning message. That means allow the cell to enter. So Yeah, I've just clicked OK. Now, if I want to enter a number, you will see that I'm getting a prompt that says enter a number between 80 and 150. That was the message that I had entered. Now, if I want to enter a number, let's say 160, I get a warning message that says too extreme. Are you sure your value is that high or low? It's not that low, so I will go back to a number that was here before, 81, and see that the red circle plus the warning has disappeared. Another thing you should be able to do with Excellentable now is apply conditional formatting. So to apply conditional formatting, you need to select the cells and then click on Format, Conditional Formatting. The good thing is you can stack conditional formattings one over the other. So what I want to do is I want to highlight three cells differently, the three ranges differently. If it is less than 80, I want to define it as red. If it is between 80 and 100, I want to define it as yellow, and 100 and above, I want to define it as green. So let's see what I can do. I've already selected the range, and I'll select the condition. The condition is value is less than or equal to. If the value is less than or equal to 80, the style I want is light red with a dark red text. Click on add rule, and you will see on the left that the values have uh, some cells have been highlighted. Now the next rule I want to enter is value is between 80 and 100, and this one I want to highlight with yellow. So a light yellow color and a dark yellow text. Clicking on add rule, this has created a rule. I can edit it as well because it doesn't really look that nice. So I'll choose the darkest one, edit rule, and it's much better now. I click on add rule again. The higher ones, the condition is when the value is greater than 100, and this time I want to fill it light green with a dark green text. I click on add rule, and you will see that my conditional formatting is done. Now this data validation and conditional formatting can be stacked on top of each other, as well as import and export from Google Sheets and Excellentable for data validation is also possible in the form of XLSX files. Please note that any changes that you make that are not saved will be saved as a draft will be saved as a draft. You should be able to restore a draft to you should be able to restore any draft that you want uh, at any time. However, there will be only one draft at a time. If you publish it without saving the sheet, it will show the last saved version. So let's save the sheet and see how it shows in Excellentable. Let's publish this page as well. So here you have the sheet, uh, a typical Confluence page, and the sheet also located here. Now, if I hover over the cells, you should be able to see even in the in the view mode of Confluence, the formulas that were used. A couple of other features there are in the view mode. One is you can export an XLSX or a CSV directly from the view mode, or if you want to just edit this Excellentable rather than the whole page, you can edit directly from the page here. Another feature what you can do is remove the Move the row and column headers in the view mode. So to do that, you just need to go to row header and column header, and this now will you will see that the row and column headers are darker in color, and this would mean that the row and column headers will not be visible in the view mode. Another thing you can do is apply a filter here, and once you publish the sheet and exit, you will notice that the row headers and the column headers have disappeared, along with the filters that are visible here. Now you should be able to filter based on the requirement. So let's say you want to filter only April and August. You will get only April and August here. Plus you can share your search with any member of your team. So let's say I want to share with, and if you want, you can enter an optional note as well. So once you do both the things, the share value will highlight, and you will be able to share the Excel with this view with your team. Finally, what you'll be able to do is go to the help section and directly view the Excellentable help as well as the Excellentable support pages from the view mode as well. This is also visible in the edit mode. So if you try to edit a file and go to the help section, you will see the option either to go to help or report a bug or suggest a feature. All right, hope you have a great time working with the new Excellentable for Conference Cloud. Thanks.